You ask, we investigate. Chris in Racine County is worried about a shortage of propane.
He counts on propane to heat his house, but that could pose a problem as we brace for another cold snap.
Cody Holyoke joins us live now with that story. Cody?
Steve, Carol, good evening. In cities like Milwaukee, we're okay. Many of the homes here are heated by natural gas or electric furnaces. In a more rural setting, though, propane comes into play, and there is a massive shortage now, smack dab in the middle of this frigid winter.
Here's just filled up to like 40. So it's only about a third full.
Cris Kramschuster of Union Grove is watching the gauge on his tank closely. He just made the switch to propane from heating oil this year, just in time for the bitter cold. There's only one problem. The company he chose to deliver fuel delivered some bad news instead.
She says, well, I can't fill your tank, but I can give you about 100 gallons because there's a shortage and we're rationing. So I thought, is this just something that's localized or is it a bigger deal? And that's, I guess where you guys come in to kind of find out what's going on.
We called around, and sure enough, there's a massive shortage of liquid propane, or LP, across the country. Extra crop drying in the fall, paired with extreme cold, increased demand, and shortened supply. Family businesses like Franksville Oil and LP are doing the best they can.
Everything we're getting, we're putting into heating.
Fuel deliveries have been cut in half, while prices have doubled. Debbie Wadowitz and her family even shut down their car wash to conserve fuel for more than 3,000 customers.
They understand. We tell everybody when they call we're going to short fill them, and they watch their tank. We help them, and haven't had anybody run out.
You hate to see other people panic or something like that when it's still January.
For Chris and other homeowners, there's no cause for alarm just yet, as long as they're getting some help.
They weren't able to fill it, but this is a good 1 or 2 months here at least, so they'll have to call them up to get, come back before the end of the winter, I'm sure.
Now, here are some tips from heating experts. If you use propane to heat your home, do not wait for an empty tank by any means before calling your supply company. Also, turn your thermostat down a bit to conserve the fuel you have. And this is a big one. Check on your neighbors, especially elderly folks, just to make sure they're taken care of. Now, supplies, as we know, are shortened. They're limited. They are being rationed, but there's no indication from what I've been able to gather that companies are going to run out of propane. Everyone really now is just hoping that the next warm-up comes soon. Steve and Carol.
And it gets scarce, it gets expensive, Cody. Thanks.